Hello and welcome. Trying out something different today, so we'll see how this goes. Let's play my intro. Where are we? I hope it's Saturday. Let's see here. Intro. All right, we did some stuff. Welcome, Freya Fruffers. Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna have my back to the camera in a second here, so we can. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're trying something different. Again, I feel like I'm a little misleading today because I thought I knew what I was going to work on, and I was getting ready to rearranging and getting stuff set up for the show this morning, only to find out somebody puked on my project. So that's getting ready to get washed, so we'll get back to that tomorrow. And I wasn't sure what to work on, so we will figure that out. Oh, did my... Oh, wait, the chat's on. We're just piling on in. Stayed up too late, took a bath. It was a good day. And we're just going to show my back. Here's the machine. We'll see how this goes. Well, let's get this off the bottom here. You're in my way. All right. And we'll get back to, I found some things at the Goodwill. But in lieu of everything, we've got some lace, I've got some stuff to sew piping. So we will be productive this morning. Just wasn't my best laid plans let me down, but it happens sometimes. All about showing up and attempting to be consistent. And I showed up and we're here. So I put this random thread wool from the cupboard. And I have strips from other stuff. We'll put on the zipper foot and see if we can get 2 rows of piping out of this little strip here. Let's grab my zipper foot to hand. Try not to. I don't know where to put stuff this morning. I'll put you over there. Did I get the shears and was going to put them back until I found it one last curdy top. Yeah, I bought the last one at 50% off just so I could rationalize buying this the giant Chemise shears. So I'll probably show them off again later. Do I want to sew lace or do I want to just play? This is the lace play. Oh, I've got some circles. Let's do that instead. Sunday's the lace show. What? Let's see here. I'm just moving stuff around, trying something different. What color do we want to load up? Let's use up these tiny spools of shenanigans. So what we could do, so I'm sitting this morning at my Zinger 27, which is a vibrating shuttle machine. Here's the bobbins. So let's go through the song of threading the machine. So we're going to put it on the spool cap. We're going to go across through the first looper, around the tension disc, up through that little hooky section. Going to go towards the back. Going to go down through the slot on the nose section. just going to nip that so not causing us troubles. Get back in that section. Come on, I don't want to have to lick you, but I will. What you doing, creepy gooby? Yeah, so I guess tomorrow we will finish that project. We'll come around to the front, through the thread guide, needle up, and we thread this machine from the left to the right. I'm just going to trim this again because it is and funny. They don't need funny business while we're threading their machine. But I hope everybody had a good week. I am glad that it's Saturday and the weekend, but then that also just means it feels like I have to start the week over again. I don't always look at, do we have thread in the bobbin? So I usually use, nope, not these ones. I'm carrying stuff, these curved forceps that I can slip into and then press down with the bobbin. Yeah, we've got enough. No, we actually don't. Let's put a new bobbin. This one looks nice and full. And I just take it, slide it through, pull it down. Yes, I cracked the shuttle case a couple months ago. Trying to force it to that thing through. That is not super awesome. That stuff happens sometimes. And I just use that so our bobbin thread is pulled through. Slide the base of the plate cover back over. And when we're doing machine embroidery, it's a little bit, I want the hoop with the tightener is going to be on the bottom. I'm going to set that on my neck like I'm about to do. I'm going to just put our fabric in. I have some pre-drawn circles. It looks like I used a spool of thread. I'm going to slide the other section back on, tauten it a little bit, and then we'll get more. We're going to make it nice and tight. And even though I do have a dog cover, I don't usually, I haven't been using it. Oh, I didn't plug myself in. Let's see if we can get hardwired. Here. So we're in. Pull it again to make sure everything's nice and taut. Slide it under, make sure the needle is up high enough to clear the hoop. Set it down, and then we'll attach. I've been a big fan of this foot for my embroidery stuff. There we go. And we just put the presser back down, engage the needle, and we are off to the races. So we just have a little bit. Did I grab another? It doesn't matter. There's thread to the back of me. Okay. There we go. I'll just forget the stuff in front of me for right now. We're here for the sewing. So here we go. There. We know how to stream and stitch. So I'm going to drive around the circle twice, and then we'll do the crocket. Yeah, let's play with our open ear stuff. Let me just take one quick second, make sure we're live in all the places now that we're 10 minutes in. Let's see here. That's are live on the tubes. Awesome. Just make sure I know we're live on the spot. Let's double check here. The circus. There we go. Chat's making. Retweet. Minimize that. And begin that. And we'll see if we pocket's a little bit better. But all right. So I'm going to gently, with my hands on the side of the hoop, just drive around the circle here. Oh, I'm hearing myself. That's good. We do exist. And I'm super excited. We are 12 folks away on Rumble for getting our first 100. I've already decided to treat myself to Amish stockings, 3D printed Rumble logos when we get here. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can make that happen super soon. I'm just going to nip this thread edge here because it's going to cause us troubles if we do not. There we go. Good trash on the other side. Just figure out this tension out somewhere. Let's get better. This is just not going to get covered up really good in this side section. I'm going to do a third cup gas because I'm going to end up hammered as well. Change my mind. I'm just going to Google. So I'm trying to move your hands past what you're still. Hey, let's see here. Is that love knitting, I think? Yes, it is. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good Saturday morning. now I can see better. Yeah, we're trying something different. I think the focus is still a little. We got some things to fix up, and just wanted to this video will rearrange if you want to. I know I said earlier I will get back to that chemise tomorrow because I have to wash it. And we'll see if I have to fix any stitching after it's gone through the wash. It's a pretty delicate cycle. Good. Yeah, it's not too shabby except for getting ready to sit down and find that cat's puked on my project. So I'm like, well, I guess you have to go in the wash now. That was super fun. Not. Oh well. Life is life. Officially finished another school thread. Awesome. Save that for our container for later. Let's use up the rest of this blue. I got just actually, you know what we're gonna do? Let's trim out this circle for our. Yeah, I think it was just from being outside and eating grass, but what mess do we have underneath here? Yeah, was less than pleased to see that it happened. Oh well. I'm just going to take our snips and poke a hole and trim out this circle here. Yeah. Nothing like learning to be flexible because I couldn't do anything about it. And if I was smart, I would have. Well, who knows when it happened. But I caught it. I'll just add it to my mountain of laundry that I have to do today. Just gonna carefully trim out these little wedges that you don't snip errantly. Yeah, I wanted to we'll get back to that chemise tomorrow. We're in the home stretches. I did some extra stitching, so I think all that's left is to do the bottom and a little bit more, add another bug so our spider has something to eat. I think all that's left for that, so that shouldn't take too long tomorrow, and then we'll figure out what's next, because it's not like we're lacking in materials and or we're not lacking. We're very blessed. Holy moly, 10 of you on Rumbles. I'm so glad that you're here. We're so close to 100. I can taste it. Just super exciting. I still get jazzed when I was setting up the show yesterday to be able to do, it's like, I guess for how to, I don't know where to classify my main category. I know how to doesn't have a lot of viewers, so I was like, well, let's do that one. And put in a secondary, click the S, go down a couple of buttons, and just be able to hit the sewing. It's still me. It's going to be a couple weeks before I get over that excitement. I'm sure though. No, the novelty just hasn't worn off yet. I did my weekly Thursday, Friday dancing to the DJs from Indiana on Thursday nights. And then Sense Tracks popped in last week. It's my Friday night movement therapy. I'll actually put my presser. But hey, Allie. Yes, we're trying out a different angle today. I thought it would. I thought we'd mix it up and see. I was like, maybe you got don't want to. I don't necessarily need to see my face, but sometimes it's fun to see this angle of the machine. I don't know if I could just focus a little bit better. We'll see. I'm wondering I might get a macro lens so we can be a little bit closer if that makes a difference, but we'll figure it out as we go along. I hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, I should have brought roses in. My rose bushes are, except for the sections where the deer decided to eat them, they are looking quite healthy and happy. I'll post some pics in the community tab, I think. Oh, Rhea Frufer's tail is just out of, she's over there. All right, let's play, because that's what Saturday mornings are for. I haven't done this in a little while. I just keep being fascinated by the Indian embroiderers and just the whole costumes. And I've been wearing that cotton dirty top, and I put it on under my half-toned, what was the pattern? The real pink half-toned stains. And the fit was so right. I was like, if we need curdy tops, then the modern version of which Chemises went to. Oh, Allie, well, if roses go missing, everyone are so to come back. I know, I'm not worried. They just needed a little bit of pruning anyway, so. Okay. It's just what we're working with. You know, this fabric, we could try after we do this, is to do, we'll see if we can pull some threads and try some of the drawn thread technique. That'd be something I have not done yet. I am just a super lace and leather. I'm not allowed. I hope that's engaged enough. Yeah, Ellie says hello, love. Oh, but you can see, I love this feature that it pulls up the chats on all the podcasts. Oh, okay, what? Can I? Well, she looks good. We'll have to figure out the lighting so that we can get this section. Do I need to just... Hopefully... Oh, hey, Allie. Hope you're having a great day. Let's... Okay, if you get motion sick, look away while I try to play with the camera angle again. Okay. Well, that's different. Oh, I'm gonna see if cords behind me. I don't want to pull anything lest we have to say a look at disaster that we do not need. Okay. Alright, we'll figure it out. We're just trying stuff out. Really show up so we can practice. Take you down. Oh, let's travel this direction. Oh, Ellie in Canada, you're tired of the cold. Oh, here. Well, I'm having a hard time understanding when the sewing machine is working. Okay. Let me see. Microphone. Where's that setting? Did the sound try to do that stinking thing again? Yes, experimenting is fun. Here. Sound. You should. What? You should. It's so much fun. Let's see here. Vacations, do nothing. Okay, so that's it. Let's see if I just move where the mic is because it was sitting right on the sewing machine. So that could have been what's going on. I guess maybe at some time I could try getting a lav mic, but we're not there. Hopefully we don't get background noise from the computer. As long as the fan doesn't kick off. Thanks for letting me know. What was I watching? Somebody brought up kookaburras, and then yesterday all I had it stuck in my head. Oh, Ellie, Microsoft didn't update and probably set the sound options back to standard. Oh, I super appreciate it. It is an unsound conspiracy. Right. Yeah, I double checked. It wasn't that, so I don't. My mic is not being funny. Or I could. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this location's better because they didn't change my settings, so it might be where the mic is sitting. Yeah, they don't. Microsoft doesn't want me to talk. Too bad, InfoWebs, you're stuck with me. Or I'll just not talk and just stitch. It's not that scary, just get some scraps and play. Like, you just know that it's a sampler. You're like, it's just practice. Everybody used to make samplers to learn how to do stuff because we only show the perfect things, so that's partly what I do the show. It should be like, and this is what reality looks like in the costume shop. A lot of mistakes and trial and error. the fun of it. Where do we want to drive to next? I want to go here. Where are you going, creepy goobies? Oh, there you are. You're gonna go sit over there. Okay. Don't you look pretty? You are getting better at this. It's less terrible than the last one. Let's show this one off. Disengage. Okay. And we'll just put the white behind it. This is the one we did. So pretty. Oh, where are they? Oh my gosh, Allie, look what I found at the Goodwill. Giant Taylor's shears for $2.50. I hope they're nice and sharp. They look like they've been through it a little bit, and I always question because the Pakistani steel is not my favorite, but and then I found, I think this must have been the last Curdy top, this green one. So, did I get the top so I could justify the scissors? Yeah. Yeah, I was super excited. I was like, oh my gosh, these are the biggest shears I have ever wielded. And the price was right, so. Okay. Goobers, no inappropriate grooming over there, okay? Well, these do look like they've been a little abused, but we'll see. Oh, yep, super nice price. I know. Yep. I figured I would try to take them. Oh, because on Tuesdays there is at the farmer's market, I think there's somebody who sharpens knives and blades. So we will just give them a little attention. I'll spend more to get them sharpened than I did on purchasing them, but it's fine. Yeah, stickers. Got a little glooby glue on these guys right now. Well, but actually the blades themselves look, you know what? Oh, they need to be tightened too. Okay. Oh yeah. They need a little bit of love, but they look cute, so we'll just add those to our random collection of sewing notions and goods because I know it's almost like they don't line up flush. I see a little hole in between them. We'll figure it out. That's alright if they're duds for $2. Whatever. Not that I should be like wasting money like that, but oh, we'll save that for the vacuuming section. Do we want to? Let's just practice some more of this before we try to pull some threads for the drum thread. That kind of intimidates me a little bit, partly the act of pulling the threads. Super annoying. Looks like we're going to be down another little thread. No, can I do? Cook there sits in the old gum tree. No, the gum drops he can't see. Oh, cook there the gum. One blade should have a bow to it. Okay, perfect. Then it's not. Then it's me not knowing what my tools are like. That was the error and not the tool itself. Thank you. It does. Thanks for accidentally learning me something. Okay, let's think about the stuff we got for this stuff. It's so satisfying to use up the spool thread. Oh man, it's pretty good. There we go. Another spool empty. What color do I want to use up next? Let's use up this little pink one. Oh right, we need to pull it out. We need to trim out our center. I knew there was some stuff we were forgetting here. Yeah, since the hoop is too tall, I just unhook the presser foot so we can free our piece here. Clean everything out. Set that up there for next. We'll just rinse and repeat, make a little snip. I'm just trying to carefully get to the edge without going through our lines of demarcation here. We'll just tighten this up again when once we've done the trimming. Let me get the other shears. It's almost easier with the little ones because you can feel better when you get close to the edge so you don't accidentally trim through it. It's nothing like being a little daring in the sewing shop. I don't know why I find that it's easier to just cut out the little triangles rather than doing one big section, but that's the way I like it. Okay. Oh, that could be an idea. Alright, let's do this one and then we'll see what my brain is conniving next. Move my mic out of the way. Close. Get you set back up again. And thread. And I said this earlier, so we go first around the tension disc through the little picker upper, and towards the back. Or just slip out of there. There we go. Down. Okay, so like funny cotton threads. Okay. It's the Saturday morning playtime show. We don't do serious sewing on Saturdays. We save that for Sunday. Time for sewing in the air. Yes. Yup. Love and sewing is definitely in the air. And maybe tomorrow we'll even do my nails. Let's see that. I know, me too. They just go so perfectly. Oh, I kind of like this angle so that everybody can see little roofers up there. I don't know what happened to something. Well, no, I'd say I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I do know. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to the sounds of the street cats singing their songs, whether they were fighting or just I'm not quite sure. But they were so noisy. So I go to the other room. The boys are in the window. Little man is like attached to the screen. And I'm like, no, we can't have this. So I closed the window and Loki's been like on edge and aggravated all day. All morning so far. He's like, I am not pleased. I am stressed out. I'm gonna hide. He's so much the embodiment of that King Missile song sensitive artist. Like, I am a sensitive artist. I am sensitive. Maybe tomorrow, if I don't finish that chemise, we'll sew some piping with the zipper foot. And I still have to try out this walking foot. I haven't done that yet. We'll get there. We gotta do it. And maybe next Monday, if I remember to actually schedule myself the day off, maybe we'll do an extra show during the daytime. But it's also possible that I book myself to work because I forget Monday holidays at my office. And folks like to partake of my services when they have vacation. Yeah, Ellie, you should keep a second for charge. Just get a straight fabric and just do it. There's no time like the present. Did your mama pick out fabric for her curtains yet? Oh my goodness, let's see here. So I said earlier, I've been binging on the Indian tailors and sewists and embroiderers. And I fell across this fabric shop, Jimmy Choo fabric, 6 meters, for $3.10. It's like, oh, yes, please. Do I need to feel brave, renew my passport, just go to India to shop and eat? Maybe. But now doesn't feel like a good time for international travel for me. I'm surprised how much my mother loved India. Is kind of not a huge. I thought that all the people would have stressed her out, but she loved it. I think she also just loved shopping in India. Yeah, I was seeing somewhere they've got these just solid embroidery patterns, and then they do the cut work afterwards. And I don't need any more excuses for my projects to take me months and months. It was nice to see somebody give their time. This one dress took 30 hours. So it's okay. I'm not the only one. Oh, let's just fill in this pink a little bit more. I wish that Can I... Do that. Oh, we're getting better at this. I really have to make sure I don't trip on cords if I get up for some reason. That's a little bit more. Oh, that's true. Slightly less beyond, I think. Okay. And we'll just go until we use up this pink. Oh. I put my presser foot down and don't have stuff getting caught up in my pedal. Oh, Ellie, I would have trouble picking a color of thread right at the moment. I looked at the box of spools. I just go, well, that's why it's easy. I've got all these like little ones that were like, I got at the Goodwill half used. So I'm like, yeah, just grab something and that's like almost empty and stick it on. Oops. I have to rethread my needle here. So that's my method to my madness, so it's not so stressful. And that's the little tub, not even the big tub. Or the one that's got my huge cones on it, but yeah. I figure since this is playtime, I'm just not gonna let stuff stress me out. That'll be tomorrow's show when I'm like actually working on a project. This is just show up and have fun. Stay in the back 40 minutes. Do not get to my yard. I know, I was super like particular in my head. I'd like have all the threads organized by like color and shape so I could, but that's the dream Phoenix and not the Phoenix of my reality right now. No, I don't. Oh, yes, Allie, just having fun now. The picture of the frosty snowman's face has 3 eyes. Oh, yes. Oh, don't get me singing Frosty right now. He's been getting the peppermint schnapps too much with his red nose. Put a piece through there. Going around the circle one more time, partly to attempt to make the edges look cleaner, and also I'm not finishing this one until I get rid of this, finish this spool of thread. So no mouth. Frosty doesn't need to. I guess maybe the snow had the schnapps in it. I have noticed if it gets too delicate, even if the fabric is firm, it helps to pick up the presser foot rather than to try to rotate it with the presser foot engaged. Just enough for a little section. The edge has to be structurally sound for the sewing in the air. Yes, it does. Else everything will just fall apart. Try to let go this way. Not too close to the edges. Also need to be careful with this open-toed foot to not get your foot stuck in the section because that will lead to a disaster. I'm going to play fried chicken again. Yes. Maybe how many more stitches you can get done and we come to like almost at the end. Like, how are we still going? This is a super multicolored one. So, border detail. Empty three tools. Granted, they were mostly empty to begin with, so it wasn't that challenging. Here at the end, sweet. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, take off the presser foot first, kids. We just did this pink and blue one. I kind of like the camera here nicer. Yeah, I just keep moving stuff around, trying to figure out where I like things. Do we want to do another cut work or do we want to fill in with some, I feel like sewing some solid flowers. That's what we're going to do. What? Let's see here. Ooh, this pink one at the bottom here fits our MO of mostly empty. No, not you. This guy. We'll use this pink one next. It's like somebody took a bite out of this spool. You might have to sew a giant flower to get rid of this piece of it. We'll set this to the side. Alright, blue later. Pink flower. Ooh! Three little spools. Done. Should I put that in with my empty spools and not my good spools? Probably. We'll remember. We'll catch that later. What do you hear out there, goobers? Are the deer in the backyard again? They're in the back 40. Okay, I won't. Let's see here. Lee, try a solid circle and have a lace part around it. Yes. The camera angle is also nice. Awesome. Thanks, love. Yeah, I thought I was like really just wanting to try something where we could get a better. I don't know, I just wanted to change things up. That's my favorite of your spider webs so far. Oh, awesome. I know, I've got a thing for these little webs. Oh, you know what I could, because there are like the traditional patterns, but let's see here. Did I say I was going to do a flower? What was this? Oh, it's going to have a lace part around it. Yes, we can do that. I've got another circle druid. That sounds like a fun. I like this collaborative samplers or fake lace insertion look. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what I've been thinking with the drawn, how they're doing the drawn thread with the machine also is reminiscent of that insertion lace look, but it's, you just, ugh. Let's just, who needs that piece? What's going on here? Oh, oh look. There we go. We're trying to use the wrong section of the thread here. This. Okay. Yeah, well, ooh. Okay, my brain is going overtime with ideas of things to try. All right, lesson friends. It's give yourself time to just play and not, there's no stress. Give yourself permission to like mess up, make something completely ridiculous, and just try out techniques. It's fun. You'll like it. Phoenix the Clown says. I know, I've been so, just getting back to, I don't know why I started, not so much sewing, but these elaborate costumes. I filmed some hoop videos, and I haven't done that in 2 years. Not that I've not been hooping, it's always fun to just get back to like lying. Once you do a circle, well, what other possibilities are there exactly? We can do triangles, eggs. I've seen like leaf shapes where they just, there's all the possibilities are endless. Did I say I was gonna, what am I doing? Let's just force it and we'll figure it out from here. Yeah, I just keep watching stuff getting inspired and I'm like, I feel like trying that version. You're getting this so quickly. You're too kind. I mean, I did a little bit like a gajillion years ago. I don't know. Do you know when you do like some things feel like they just come? I mean, naturally is not quite the right word, but I don't know. Maybe it's in the genes. My grandma used to travel and just did amazing things, and it just happened into my, I don't know, maybe my family were seamstresses. There we go. Broken needle. You've been so good. I need a sharp container for broken needles. They don't. Oh, look, I'm missing a piece to this needle. Okay, hopefully nothing is lost in the machine somewhere. Oh, Ellie, I know that feeling. I sat down at drums and they come together with the band, and I have never played drums before in my life. Awesome. Hey, Loki. How you doing, Big Bug? Are you feeling a little less stressed out? Yeah, there's something, I don't know, some things are just like in your bones and in your soul. In a way that I can't really. Yeah, it's just your brother being sleepy having a drink of water. Oh, hey, Loki. Oh, you're behind me. Wanna come say hi? Wanna come say hi? It's okay, creepy goobies. It's just your brother. I'm gonna be sick, Loki. Oh, it's this thread here. Yeah, like, this spool is trouble. Oh, okay, I did it again. Oh, good. There's so little on here that I keep pulling the wrong end and then getting stuck. That's what the issue was. Let's try this again. What's up, sweet man? Look at this little inspector. Yeah, you gonna make sure my stitches are nice and pretty? Only pretty stitches, no bad stitches. I'll just keep you in stitches. Yeah, Loki, you've marked your territory enough. You can, like, chillax. This is the video of the time the cat figured out how this whole machine works. Yes, she is like, ah. All those prints, I almost got them from Fred Sanford, those tin prints with the cats at the sewing machine. But I didn't. However, I could sew for myself. I have too many things saved in like Pinterest and Instagram now. It's not like I need more inspiration. I know she is a good supervisor. Dr. Freya on the job. I think little man is in the tree in the other room. What, Goobs? The other tricky part about this technique is to know where your ends are, because if you get stuck in the seek thing, then you make yourself troubles. Are you going to come and visit, or are you just going to stare at me? Goober goobers. You're being distracting. You're being distracting. You're going to make squinty eyes for your fans? Okay, I'm going to start sewing again, okay? Like, no, that was enough. I'm either doing really good in her eyes or really terrible, but she's like, I'll come back when you can improved. Make sure to sit up straight. You don't want any sore backs in the sewing room. Stylized reels and working with them. Let's make sure the center's nice and densely filled with stitches. Let me, while we're taking a break, just trim these edges so I don't get caught up in things. Just down in that. Start to fill in a little bit, and then once the spool runs out, we'll change to a different pink and add some more details. Another case of you move your feet slow and your hands fast. Magically, pressing against the machine. Let's see here how it's rotated. And I guess if somebody was like super particular, if I was doing something really fancy, I would like draw out my design. But sometimes I've noticed if I draw it, then I get stressed out and it doesn't turn out as nicely as if I just freehand it. But let me, not that picture. Oh, he's me being silly, but the curdy underneath the stays, it just fits so nicely. I'm gonna make a couple more cotton, or try some cotton ones. I know my bangs are a hot mess in this picture. But the lines, the shoulders, it just works. Alright, where's, oh, outside my window right now. Dust roses. I see them. And I can tell it was like a fancy one with on the paint, like it's a craft. I've got two different colors, the pretty ones and then the red ones. Not to say that the red ones aren't pretty. My tea roses are just going gangbusters. Turn directions. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that those stays took me forever to finally finish, and I'm glad I did because they're so comfortable. And even if my circumference changes a little bit, the proportions from the top to the bottom work. Yeah, I'm just hooked on those. I can't wait till I wear my zippered ones again, but hopefully just a couple more weeks. pooping again. That will help. Oops. Okay. Okay, I'm just filling in with this one. So we just got a little bit left. I have little tea roses that look like tiny long stem type large roses. Ooh, that sounds spectacular. I've not met a rose I didn't like. So I'm kind of biased. Which is so pretty and they smell good. I'm also partial to the older ones that still smell really fragrant because I think some of these modern hybrids, they look amazing, but they don't smell as nicely. Or they're just more subtle. No slouching, don't do that. No slouching and sewing. Let's see here. We're coming along with this pink. We'll have to pick out a different shade of pink in a second here. I'll get there. Let's see. Let's do some. Put some tunes on my ear holes. Ooh, Allie, the best one I like is the orange rose. They smell so nicely. Ooh, I love the orange. I love all of them. Ooh, those orange ones though. That is a fun color. We'll move that out of the way. I have some of like the old-fashioned, like the 5-petal climbing roses. Those are going crazy this year. And then I've got some just plain red ones. The one I showed. And then, do I have a different one? I can't remember. What the other one was, but let's see here. Stop slouching at the sewing machine. I know I didn't watch the video yet for who won the Foundations Revealed competition this year. I was thinking about entering for 2 years, but then part of me is like, that will just be too stressful. I think I'm not sure which category. Probably not a novice, and I'm definitely, I don't know where I fit in. So I just keep thinking about it and then not doing it. forced most of the stuff so far. I see it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, you did watch it? Awesome. I'm sure they all did amazing. Better than I could right now with my level of sewing. I know, because even the knot. Oh, do I even want to add more colors, or do I? Let's see here. All right. One stylized, kind of rose-esque. So since this is so reinforced, let's try to do some cut work. Let's do some triangle. Oh no, we'll do the leaves. Okay, brain thinking. Do I need my bobbin thread? Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that later. Well, let's see here. If we're gonna do leaves, we need some type of green. What? Do I have it? We got this one. This one's super pale. That one's too. Nope, that's blue. Alright, I guess today's also we're playing mislabeled our show and using up thread. I might need a new thumbnail for today's show. Another super pale greenish one. Those are some leaf contenders. We got this one. Oh, the color is not true to what I'm showing in my hand. Don't feel blue when you can sew. Mauve. Well, I guess we'll start with those two that I pulled. Let's see here. Let's do this like crazy neon-y one. Does it show better if I put it up against the white? Not really. No. Alright, we're pretending to be... Not pretending. We know what we're doing sometimes. Doesn't help if my mic stand is on thread of this like limey green. Okay. Make sure I pull the right layer. There we go. I know the other, oh, I don't like when I do that. The other thing I've seen is that they do the stitching and instead of cutting, probably like on this, I wonder if it's more for the synthetics, that they use a soldering iron to burn away the extra fabric in small sections, which sounds like a little heat, a tool with a hot nibber, whatever it's called. So that looks interesting, but A, I don't have that tool, and B, I think I would be terrified of getting to the end of all the stitching and then burning it a hole inappropriately. But I guess it's no more scary than cutting and hoping you don't cut through it. So I'm sure the synthetic fabric just melts and then leaves a nice clean finish on the inside versus where I cut it with the scissors. Sometimes it looks a little raggedy and chewed up at the edge. Bob and check. Oh, good. You're smart, Ellie. Well, we're at a stopped point. We should do that. Oh, we got plenty for right now, but good practice. Every once in a while, when you're stopped, just make sure. It's no fun thinking that everything is going swimmingly until you realize you've sewn a whole bunch without the bobbin. Okay, trimity trim. Get over there. Oh, alright, ooh. I would use an X-Acto knife. Real scary, right? Yeah, yes. Between worrying about not, sorry, I was hearing noises behind me. Speaking about feeling really scary, but
I walked right by.
I was looking at other stuff. Oh, I know for you, Frippers, we got completely startled. Even though that was just our human. I know, he scared me. Let's figure out where we're gonna place this lever here. Oops. There we go. And we're just freehand. Is this going to be a real rose light? Oh no, rose leaves are just oval shaped, so we'll have something. But let's try to cut work the leaf. Hey, what's up, sweet boy? Loki's been so funny. Do you need snackies? Do you need snackies?
I'm sure.
Oh, I'm pulling too hard. Those stitches are super huge. Creepy goobies. Stop being silly. You're distracting me and trying to steal the show. Are you done? Can I get back? Okay. Done with our cat mission. Oh, she needs her nails trimmed. Just kidding. Oh. It's a little bit of an awkward angle. Let's see if we're going to drop the right direction. There we go. And I've also seen where they sometimes stitch over like a filler thread. Beef it up a little bit. I tried that before a couple weeks ago. It's not terrible. Oh, did I? I broke my thread. Well, that was not very helpful. Okay, let's fix that. Sure, but that looks like a good spot. Okay, let's trim out our insides. Let's see if we can be fancy and do this while we're all still attached. I still haven't sharpened these either. I'm gonna make this why be difficult when I can, when I don't have to be. Okay, let's trim out inside of our little leafy here. Okay. Oh, I have to just my hands. I'm getting my hand cramps. That's no fun. Who said that was acceptable? Oh, I left my other little snippers in the other room. Why can't I always just have all the things right where I need them? Or think I might want them? Oh, it sounds like cats are getting snacky. Unless it's humans having snacky. Nope, that's cat getting snacks. I know that sound. That mewing. And we tried to put Freya Fruiter's crate back in the other room so she could eat with her brothers, and she's like, no, I like to eat in privacy, but she enjoys being in her crate. She goes all the way to the back so that she can look out, so that she can keep an eye if little man's gonna come and try to come up behind her and steal for snackies. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit more. Without cutting irritably. This is a place where an X-Acto knife might be nice, but we'll go around once more to just see if we can clean up this inside just a little bit more. Alright, back to the sketching. Let's start here. We'll go around one more time, and then we'll do our filler, our details. We'll just do that classic checkerboard pattern. I like that. That's a good idea. Do your base layer, go around once, trim, and just go around once. At the beginning, we'll do our open ear stitching. No, I didn't. I've been using this. I have a whole bunch of my. I'm pointing over here as if the folks can see. I'm just using my gray bobbins. That's what I've got loaded up. So we were just playing, so I didn't bother to have matching upper and color threads. If you're going to be like super particular, then I would take that extra step. We have a leaf. I guess we should do another leaf over here. So well, rose with the color leaf. Let's do another one. Oh, you know what? While we're in the midst, let's rearrange where this hoop is because I want to work at the bottom and I don't need to be that close to the hoop edge. We can change that. So we shall. You going back in your window seat? Gonna keep an eye out, make sure those, oh no, the deer are in the back 40 right now. Good. You tell them stay away. Alright, pop this back into place. And we'll tighten and re-tauten. Not terrible for today's playtime. I really love this one. The blue and the pink. That was a fun little web to spin. Okay, everything's as taut as we can. Okay. Oh, I don't need to, but I could. Where did I put my presser foot? Here it is. It's hiding behind me. Alright, let's so another happy little leaf. Alright. Okay. Back. Yeah. Back at it. Okay. This leaf is turning out to be a little funny shaped. Shoot up a little bit. That's alright, we'll just say that the bugs are chewing at the leaf. I don't know. So I like got stuck up in the rows a little bit and then stuck with the hoop hitting the machine. Yeah, it's not making very nice stitches. So we're not going to cut through the rows, we're just going to go close to the hallway. It's so good running in there. It's down the clock. Fix this. Oh, I can't. I'm feeling it first. Okay, never mind. Oh. After we cut it, we should stitch that section. There we go. This one's a little scary. We're super close to the rows here, but it will be a-okay. Trim out another leaf. Trim our threads. Well, we haven't. Oh, the back's not too terrible. Just some errant threads. All right, let's get this next one freed. I know there's a spot on my chemise that I trimmed through one of the scallops, so we'll get back to that tomorrow. After it's been through the varsh. Excuse me. Again, we're just going to trim closely, not too closely. I do actually have a container. I'm not really just throwing stuff on the floor, but after the show, we'll just do some tidying later. Okay. Have another leaf cut, and we will rinse and repeat. But I think I am going to do what I did the last time to sew around it one more time. Oh man. I would not want to do commissions, but I could a little, would I want to do that? I don't know. Everything's fun until you make it a business sometimes, and then it stops being fun. think I need to rotate again though. There we go. On to the next. Let's fill in this leaf. When I was watching somebody work on a giant project, there was a whole bunch of like flower motifs, and then they would cut out little sections, do the open air stuff. It's a huge piece. It was just amazing. Someday I'll throw that to your liquid. I think this one's just going to have two because I don't really have space for a third row. That's fine. Alright, let's do our cross sections. A little off the thing in nature is perfect for doing stuff. So it's just right. Oh, we have a second leaf. I think this needs a stem now. We've got all that. Alright, let's see what we've got done now. What did we get ourselves into this time? One rose with some leaves. That is super cute. I do say so myself. Yeah, I like combining the solid embroidery with the cutwork stuff. Just random sampler. Oh. Yeah. Let's give her a little brown stem. Thanks, love. Thanks, Allie. Yeah, this technique is super addictive. Oh, there's so little left on the screen. Should I do one more leaf just to use up this green? Sure, why not? Yeah, it's like drawing, but with the sewing machine. So addictive. Alright, kids, it's alright, baby. Now that we did this much, there's so little left on this small bit. Now we ran out of bobbin thread. Or did the bobbin thread just break? We shall find out momentarily. Please, come out, wherever you are. You're so tools. We got plenty of thread, we just got stuck up somewhere. Oh, now we're dropping stuff. Okay. Chillax, dudes. My brain is smelling around and getting distracted. Let's get one more leaf sewed. Oh, so that well, that was good. We made it to the. Oh, never mind. Not showing up right. Alright, let's sew another leafy. Here's that. Oh. You're caught up in the bobbin. Something. Oh, we have a rat's nest underneath here. I'll trim the fabric. Cut the fabric. Okay. I think we successfully did not cut the fabric, but we do need to do a little. Alright, let's just unscrew this and clean this smush out. Okay. Yeah. We caught ourselves some luck in the feed dogs. Which happens sometimes. We're going to set our right there. Just trim that off. There's a little brushity brush. Just brush off those feed dogs because they've been working real hard for us. Okay. Let's try this one again. Alright. Back to place go. Oh. Good. Alright, screw split. Just okay, come on. Oh. The machine's getting tired. Getting punchy. Alright, let's try this one again. No, don't use your snippers. Okay, come on. Here we go. Now we can get back to the sleep. I'll just start at a different location. The hoop is getting caught up in the side of the machine, which is not super awesome either. All right. I'm going to have to sew some straight lines in a little bit just to get the tension back. Those are a little bit funny. Oh, what is going on? This is gross. Pulling up way too much of a bobbin thread. Let me... Ooh. That looks really gross in there. Hey, goobers. I know, let's put the regular straight foot stitch on and just do a little bit of, let's just recalibrate this. Just sew a couple of straight lines. Okay. Can we just do this last little section, machine, or are you trying to tell me you really need a break for a little while? If you really want to get the needle threaded. Okay. No, it's just a straight line. Oh. Nope, not the bottoms. Okay. All right, the machine's telling me. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me this morning, this afternoon, good evening, good night. Yeah. Things are getting funny, so we'll just call it a show for today. We'll be back tomorrow doing something. We'll figure it out. Thanks, everyone. Don't wait till tomorrow when you can be fabulous today, and don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. All right, you stay safe and spectacular, and we'll be back tomorrow, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Stay crafty. Thanks, everybody.